No, this not a feeling, bitch, I knew. Entering a dragon got me feeling like I'm Bruce. Got a couple birdies with that feeling to get loose. Duh, but I'm never feeling like a goose. Pilot man, that nigga, he be chillin' and he flew. Bitch, I'm in the building like a Jew. Flight boss, bitch, yeah, I'm golly in the spirit. Doing mental gymnastics, my karate esoteric, yeah. Solo when I be on Jupiter, I'm sitting like I'm Zeus. Yeah, I caught the blues, cause your bitch ain't got a clue. Toxic asshole, yeah, she try to steal my whip. Every retrograde remind me that she still ain't shit. Yeah, what's the deal? If it ain't a pickle, she don't give a motherfuck about it. Yeah, I got in and got the fuck about it. She talking about her problems, I don't give a fuck about it. Yeah. Where's your dead mama? And that generational curse, my dear ass grandmama with that damn drama. Stop listening to them bitches on a mission just to lose. Fuck with me, honey, you'll be winning with no clue. No, this not a feeling, bitch, I knew. Entering a dragon got me feeling like I'm Bruce. Got a couple birdies with that feeling to get loose. Duh, but I'm never feeling like a goose. Pilot man, that nigga, he be chillin' and he flew. Bitch, I'm in the building like a Jew. Flight boss, bitch, yeah, I'm golly in the spirit. Doing mental gymnastics, my karate esoteric, yeah. Why are you lost? Why are you lost? What do you follow? You unfulfilled, that's how you know Earth wasn't so hollow. You dumb as a doorknob, you a duck, I ain't fucking with Donald. Your mama feel like you should've been a little nut that you swallowed, yeah. Pilot man, he was up in Harlem like I did an Apollo, yeah. Don't give a fly, fuck about a hero, cause I was the model, yeah. That they used to confuse everybody just to confuse themselves. The cards I would usually dealt, shit was confused as well. Shit was tarot cards, got me scared of y'all, so I just flew like mail. People slow and move like snails, but still wanna argue tooth and nail. I can bet that you in hell, mind right there, abuse your tail. Yeah, I'm a archangel, don't never ever fuck with Ariel. Yeah, no, this not a feeling, bitch, I knew. Entering a dragon got me feeling like I'm Bruce. Got a couple birdies with that feeling to get loose. Duh, but I'm never feeling like a goose. Pilot man, that nigga, he be chillin' and he flew. Bitch, I'm in the building like a Jew. Flight boss, bitch, yeah, I'm golly in the spirit. Doing mental gymnastics, my karate esoteric, yeah. I'm exploding napalm. Get your ass beat by an R&B singer like I'm Trey Songz. Yeah, no DJ Khaled, we the best. Fuck the motherfucking bugs. Rest in peace, DMX, yeah. Over to that, bitch. Over to that. No flight boss, bitch. I'm saying real shit. I'm saying eradicating all reprobate spirits and stuff. I'm saying real shit. Coming in the smokeless flame. Not a fart cloud. Over to that. Fart clouds get stuck in toilets and stuck in bathrooms. Man, some fart clouds, it take about 20 minutes to leave the area. Not no smoke. Just open the window. Little land be flying free. No, I'm saying real shit. Real shit. I really gonna further that. We're gonna break down some energies today. All right, we got a long thing to get into. So, you know, for the most part, yeah, it's gonna be much clearer on this page. Oh, yeah, this page, shadow ban. No, I said this page probably only got about 6 minutes left anyway before I turn it off. You know what I'm saying? Click the link in the description. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Matter of fact, we'll be back on this page tonight, the ratchet time, where we going in on everybody. Let me take the, it's probably blurry on here anyway because of the damn Wi-Fi. Hold on. I don't know why I ain't take that shit off. But yeah, we got some real energies to get into so we can break it down real linguistically. You know what I'm saying? Real foundationally and stuff like that. So everybody can get the clear perspective of what's actually going on when the Mercury going to goddamn Aries. Now check this out. And it's always a motherfucking war, not passion and fire. You know what I'm saying? You know, because we talk about Mars, war, passion. You know what I'm saying? And things of that nature. The sky wars and stuff like that. And Mars energy. And you know what I'm saying? Murdoch. You know what I'm saying? Esoteric Hebrew Israelite candlestick.
I'm saying, like, it's a lot. It's gonna be a whole lot of energy of that. So y'all thought y'all seen something when, like, the other planets and stuff, because we still got Jupiter and Chiron, but when Venus was there, everybody was going through turbulences and stuff like that and circumstance. So you thought you were seeing the heat then, and that was just Venus. Now you get ready to see it with Mercury. It's about to be 10 times plus that. People ain't gonna be able to shut their goddamn mouth when it comes to goddamn it, disgruntled energies. I said real shit. Motherfuckers ain't gonna care who it is. It'll be the devil right in front of them. Motherfuckers start talking shit. The devil look like they blocking their passions. Real shit, like that kind of shit. Getting ready to go on in this motherfucker shit. So that's what y'all need to know also. But yeah, I want to break all that down till we get into 12 minutes. So, this is a little commercial, 12-minute commercial where we get a little spiritually secluded, we get mind regulated, and we get our soul fixed. Because a lot of times, even talking about the gender wars and stuff like that, it ain't really got nothing to do with an issue or problem in the world. You know what I'm saying? It really just got something to do with us living in this world of a desire. And one of the main desires is creating an energy where you can suck everybody else's attention to yours. So that keyword attention in this motherfucker shit is actually the issue. You know what I'm saying? So when a motherfucker is in need of a relationship, remember, replace the word relationship with attention. That person just lack attention in their life. And they probably created so many circumstances where the outcome of these events made them feel like no one will ever give them any attention. So they create all this traumatic energy and shit like that. Now we got the red pill and geometrically modified, got little boys filtered through female organs and stuff like that, right? And then a lot of times, a man may look at a female like she ratchet or she's out there for the streets, and she might not be. And a female may look at a man the way he presents himself with his ego like he might be community dick, and he might not be. But we don't have the right mind state to explain to each other these things. So on social media, we just see what we see and come up with our own justifications. But what we fail to realize is, one of the main issues is, man, everybody like attention. So ain't nobody, I don't care what spirit you is, in a female mind or a man mind, ain't no spirit just ready to jump and give away all their attention. Now, y'all might think that got something to do with, oh, I'm ready for a relationship or I'm not ready for a relationship. Take that whole relationship word out of it. Is you ready to give up getting attention, or is you tired and you didn't got all the attention you wanted and now you don't want no more attention no more except from one person? That's what it is. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. It ain't got nothing to do with no female turning into a little boy. Ain't got nothing to do with no better male getting lost in the new version of the Masonic children and their nieces and nephew fucking up all the 90s movies. So now the Matrix is about, popping pills and stuff. So like it's a red pill. So these are just tools that people use to cover up the fact that you got a group of people that's in a situation where they're not ready to give up their attention. So these are the people who scream at independence or doing things to make someone who's not getting attention in their life, whether they're beautiful or not, to be docile to be submissive to whatever this person is getting in their life, obtaining, whether job or money, to get this attention. Or you're on the side of the world where you're not getting no attention, so you wish and you yearn for some attention and things of that nature. So you'll get it from anyone, and you just replace the word with, I'm just finding a relationship for me. Bitch, you just finding someone who gonna give you some attention, because you might look like some muck angry beaver, a monster ink, fish guppy face and shit like that. So goddamn it, you just manifested examples in your life. You won't get no attention. So you just replaced it with the word relationship, and the reason you ain't in one became tools you used. Feminism. Men ain't shit. All that kind of, all that shit. All that shit. You humans ain't shit. God damn it. Real shit. But when we get that, when we understand that, now we know how to go about it. And now we know how to not prejudge. You know what I'm saying? Because we just all want attention. And what we show may not be actually how we actually are. And we just using that as a tool to get to that space where we can feel comfortable to be how we actually are. And I mean, we just don't have no example of doing that. So, you know, a lot of us look like goddamn Eddie Murphys. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us look like, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn Glorillas. A lot of us look like goddamn Donald Trumps. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us look like Kanye West. Now I'm speaking about allegory wise. Like, you know what I'm saying? These are our only examples for us to think we're doing something. We're really deep down. We need to deal with how we're reflingering. Because we got to stop lying to ourselves. So spirits, y'all fail. So y'all need to know y'all got demonic traits. Y'all demons at the moment. Demons love attention. So instead of lying to yourself and replacing it with other words and shit, no, just deal with the trauma. You know what I said? Just deal with the trauma. I love attention. All right. So let me get that right. And then once you're in the right community, right? Now you can just be old demonic self, but at least you're right around the right people. So it get played out in the right way instead of it manifesting in mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So when we're talking about, you know, getting that together and things of that nature, that'll kill all the gender wars also in this motherfucking shit. Because a lot of the GMO, right, whether they got rich families or not, you know the reason they screaming at feminine shit, because they ain't really getting attention like that. And the person that is giving them attention don't fulfill them like that. I said that, you know, the people that's out here that's in another situation where they are fulfilled and things, then for the most part, these are the people that they might not be jumping and ready to give all their attention away. So they scream all this red pill shit, or on the other flip side, the feminine shit, where they don't they come up with a bunch of other excuses of why they independent, but it just really boils down to, I'm simply not ready to give up my attention getting yet. You know what I said? And that's that. And then when we can start having those kind of conversations, when we start to get in a relationship, then we can start redirecting everybody being demons and have the right conversation. All right, where we going to direct our way of getting attention? Because we already know this is what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all can start making money and shit. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. I said before y'all leave the house, it won't be a whole fart cloud of arguments before y'all left the house. Before y'all left the house, it was a whole bunch of clearing, Mr. Clean aerosols and stuff like that, and y'all going out and already know what y'all gonna do. Now y'all set a purpose to it. I said, therefore, you know what you are, you just do it a better way now. I said, hey, what you do is how you do it. Y'all be running away from shit doing it anyway. Same way how y'all look at how atheists look at astral projection. You know what I'm saying? They be sitting there using astral projection to come up with a debunking someone who talk about astral projection just because they lost in words. When if you actually sit back, because this is what I like to do. I like to stop and look at every step of the way. Oh, we 12 minutes in. So if you're on Dolo the Powder Man page, click that link in the description, and we'll be back on this page tonight on some ratchet shit. But for the most part, ooh, shit, that baby lose my goddamn point too. Hold on, what was my goddamn point I was about to get into? Me looking at this screen and shit and turned on lights and shit like that and missed my point. Let me go to the other page then. Because I know y'all ain't gonna remember. I was about to get into something. I know y'all ain't gonna remember. Hold on. I know I am though. I ain't getting off that point.
Recordings just got better.
Don't tell me nothing about no recording, bitch. I'm saying real shit. Oh, flunked out ass commercials. Yeah, I'm saying. Hurry up. All right, here we go. Some ratchet shit. At every step of the way. Okay, yeah. So you want to make sure you're looking at everything, every step of the motherfucker way. So when we start talking about, before we get into these alignments, right? I like to stop. So when I hear astral projection and astral traveling, I use everything like a bitch already. That's how I am. I'm Uriel. So my mind is already built to look at something a certain way. So any information I ever heard about astral got to be about something I'm doing myself. If I got a space that separate my space between somebody else's space based upon what we create around us, that's what makes it astral. Whether we talk about terrestrial or celestial, doesn't matter. And then for the most part, then I see the word projection. So I'm like, well, I do that all the time. That's what I think. Anytime I think, I'm projecting an image. I'm projecting, can't nobody else see it unless I use one of my organs that mind bend in on itself to create. So that must be in the astral realm. Where else is it? So whoever made that word can't be talking about nowhere else, because that's how they making movies and cartoons to draw them down. So I'm like, okay, that's astral projection. So then when I see the word traveling, I'm like, okay, that just means from point A to point B. Oh, so when I move from one area in that projection to another area, I'm traveling in that dream. I'm traveling in that imagination. Okay, well, what's so hard about that? I mean, I could go create a whole nother Walt Disney myself now. So I could go create Harry Potter myself now, Flight Pilot Potter. You know what I'm saying? Harry Pontius Pilate Potter. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Now you see how y'all just get lost in words. God said don't get lost in words. So you know that you created these words. So you go to the space that these words was created when you started to be aware in that space and create a state of awarenesses. And this be virtues and principles, lines and reasonings, trains of thoughts that ain't really got no words to it. It's just you experience that event when you go down that stream of consciousness, that water, and go in those areas where that water at. And then for the most part, you will see any other spirit that was in that space using water or made water in that space to create a shape and form and an organ to make words out of. Whether it's words down here in the 1, 2, and 3rd dimension in an encyclopedia that got a little piece of the percentage level of an energy from an area, but since it's mixed with so much other areas of words, how we make words and shit like that, right? The spell is an accumulation of a whole bunch of different areas with other water cycles, so it make one power itself. And sometimes you can get confused if you don't know what area got the most percentage level. So you won't know how to transmute that word and only use it based upon how it was taught to you via indoctrination. And then it'll play out in your regular life as low-key in certain areas, non-beneficial, because you will be using these words to relate, to use, to make sense of things in your mind, because you live in a world of constructed and created by someone else. And in a spiritual world, this word could be blocking certain opportunities for you, though. It based upon it being a spaceship, and when you're inside of it to make sense of your life and reality, it goes into a direction that's opposite to things you need to experience. And these could be positive things, especially like things like money, material, people, places, and all kind of shit. Just because of that word and the meaning and it being a spaceship that your spirit in that leads you into an opposite direction that you wouldn't stumble in because you think this is the normal way of thinking. So that's how they got the streets in the 4th, 5th, and 6th dimension and how you drive around. And we actually, they had y'all built the world when we became corporeal, and the world actually looked like that. We got streets and after their names and shit like that. It kind of looked just like it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that worked when we start to talk about, paying attention to using words and make sure that you're not having words be used against you as a witchcraft is due to the fact of you trying to relate. And you don't know that it's a weird fart cloud peer pressure that they have created in the world by you to have to do so you don't feel like you're out of place or isolated or not normal in some way. Based upon everybody else feeling like the way they could be normal is by going by these things. And then for the most part, this is what makes it a real scary world when you get to that space as a spirit. Because you start to realize it ain't really much you can do but transmute. But how far that transmutation could go, limit your way of changing the whole world, and you end up stuck between a realm. And a lot of times that just builds with a lot of frustration and stuff like that the common human don't necessarily need to put themselves through. Now, get into the astrology. Now we got Moon in Aquarius, right? This is going to be emotionally connecting or disconnect. And I appreciate y'all if y'all hit that like button too. Now, this is going to be, Moon is in Aquarius right now. You know what I'm saying? So this is going to be emotionally connecting or disconnecting. Now, make sure you're not too much in the energy of disconnecting, because for the most part, you might be looking at people, places, and things that may not necessarily need that animosity, but you might be in a pent-up energy of why your creative gifts or your associations ain't flourishing at the moment. So you might just place blame on things that don't necessarily need to be blamed on, as far as people, places, and things, and associates. So you have to be careful of that too, because everybody have their own thing going on in their life, and they may not necessarily add on to the energy that you necessarily need them to at the moment. They might not be able to participate or assist as much as you need them to, and you might build with negative energy off of that. And due to the fact that the sextile energies that we get ready to break down, it might give you a tool to make you think that you're doing the right thing when you're being negative. So be careful of that too. But the Moon being in Aquarius, emotionally connected or disconnecting with your thoughts, patterns, or way of communicating with your associations and things of that nature. So these is going to be the energies that we're in. We're going to feel more comfortable to associate, but if we planted bad seeds, we might put ourselves into a situation where we think we might need to disassociate. We might need to ghost. We might need to do some shadow work that ain't even really shadow work, just an excuse to not be around or something like that. But at the same time, these is energies that you might be looking at for the sake of how you feel and what's going to allow you to feel comfortable at this moment. Because you ain't going to want your emotions. We all got emotions, but in Aquarius, it's played out in an airway. So you might not want it to be seen. So you might come up with some logical way to deal with your emotions. And one of those tools when it comes to Aquarius might be ghosting. You know what I'm saying? It might be disappearing without no explanation or things of that nature. Now we got the sun in Pisces and moon in Aquarius, right? So there's going to be individualizing your rebellion against your thoughts, your thought process, or way of communicating when it comes to our dreams, fantasies, or multiple emotions or mutable emotions, aka your ability to be a psychopath or empath. Now, these are two paths. There's always going to be two ways to go, and you're always the equilibrium center one to do it your own way. But for the most part, you know, being an empath is being a spiritual sensei, sensitive to the senses. You know how to decipher between your emotions and thoughts and the emotions and thoughts you're collecting based upon the environment and the people that's in it or the people that have been in it, but they left their influence there. So you feel the influence of the environment. You feel the aura or the energy when you get into that environment. Now, for the most part, we're in a circumstance where you could be a psychopath, right? Where you're unable to decipher between your emotions and your emotional state and what's going on in the environment. So you start to blame the environment for your emotional state, and then you may think it's a negative environment, and you may just be the only one in the negative emotional state. So it starts to going to change your mood and how you interact with the environment, and you may become the one who need a straitjacket, or you may be the individual that might not have the right idea about what's going on in the situation, and you might misunderstand things and cause confusions based on prejudging. So you have to be careful of that also during this particular time with the moon being in Aquarius and the sun being in Pisces. Right? Individualizing or rebelling against our thought process or way of communicating when it comes to our dreams, fantasies, or our mutable emotions. Now, we also got Moon, Trine, Mars, and Gemini. This is going to be the gift of rationalizing and communicating with others about our passions, motivations, or our sexual energies that's on our mind in some way. Now, you know, if you're an extreme happy-go-lucky individual, make sure you don't allow these energies to make you ride the current too much to the point that you went too high, so it's another remix version of you being washed up under the current. You know what I'm saying? And you could go too hard or go too extreme at something, and other individuals might just not quite be ready for that. However the case may be. But that's the situation you could participate in due to the fact of the sun, moon, trine, and Mars. And it's motherfucking shit. You're going to have this gift. You know what I'm saying? With the moon being in Aquarius, it's going to have us want to associate with our emotional energy. And it's going to have that gift to connect with Mars and Gemini, aka our emotional connection, Aquarius, and the moon, emotional connection to communicate with associations or associates, or to be associated with something that's dealing with Mars and Gemini and things of that nature. Passionate or sexual or intensive communication or ideas being shared or something we could direct that energy towards together. Now, remember, sex isn't always dealing with, you know, fleshly sex. First, we had sex with our minds to create the whole atmosphere together. Right? So that was just joining minds together so we could create things like morality, and I could be aware of you and you could be aware of me as a space, because we created a form that's similar to be aware of each other inside of it, that we could express our individuality, making forms out of it, which there's no two spaces the same. And there's always going to be space within space. So this is how you have a space living inside of you, then they create their own versions, and there's blood cells, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Now, so for the most part, we're going to have this gift. But if you don't utilize this gift the right way, you know, you may cause harm instead of helpful energy when we start to talk about sex. So when you're joining minds, you may can't agree to no terms and conditions. You may constantly manifest people that you have to argue with. Frustration, things y'all can't combine things with. Y'all can't communicate and create an even balance with. Or y'all can't combine y'all thoughts together and create the six energy. So whatever's getting ready to be manifested, the process could be sped up, right? So keep that in mind also. Now we also dealing with extreme anger. 2F, desires is not getting met in a timely fashion. So you want to be careful of that too. If you're not looking in your situation and you don't see things that you want in a timely fashion that you're passionately invested into, you might start to express yourself communication-wise in negligent ways and actually start to push more resistance between you and your goddamn goals at hand. Now, we also got Moon sextile and Jupiter in Aries. Now, this is going to be, with the Moon sextile and Jupiter in Aries, opportunities to communicate your feelings logically about your experiences or morality or education about something when it comes to your passions, motivations, or anger and aggression. So this is going to be us passionately jumping into our experiences right now. And when you experience, it expands because you're a spirit jumping into another space and doing the same thing how you created your mind and organ in the first place in a small subsidiary, small percentage level way. So when you have an experience, you're accumulating something new. You're bringing in some new energy with that awareness, a new light, you jumping into a new space as a spirit to develop a new state of awareness. So that takes us into the term expansion. And expansion deals with extracting wisdom and knowledge and replacing it with new meanings and reasonings because the old puzzle piece may be outdated. So when you extract the wisdom and knowledge, the old puzzle piece, and replace it with new meanings and reasonings based on this new experience, so you got new shapes and forms, a new puzzle piece, a new thing to place there. Therefore, you have a broad sense of the whole picture. Now you are more expanded mentally. So Jupiter is like the teacher. It's the Jews creating an allegory about Peter that they made a planet right now as Jupiter, but it's the same type of allegory, right? But it was the esoteric astrology back in the day. So we created everything from the inside out. So the sacral chakra is the area of Peter, right? So you got your Peter Pecker, your dick, and your pussy, and things of that nature. And Peter taught the Gentiles and things, you know what I'm saying? So that mind state that we created as states of awarenesses, as spirits, we was in that low space, creating those fart clouds that condense into fleshly fluid. Your mind bend in on itself to become a fluid. And then for the most part, that whole allegory that the Jews is teaching is just about that. So to be a Gentile is the new way of teaching the old phallic religion in the new way. So the people who are Gentiles now are people who are in this new Western Christianity, the Western version of it, and things of that nature. So these would be the ones that's in certain denominations that goes against the Catholic Church or Eastern Orthodox and shit like that. Because their teachings is they are the spirits that was the fart clouds that bent in and became the sexual organs, the Gentiles, the genitals. So their thought process is to teach about the death of Jesus Christ, the holy oil that come from the heaven, the temple, that when a person and their spirit is in the space up here, let's say it ain't to the west like Uriel. A person thinking too much to the east, look to the east, right? So they starting to pay attention how they making their fluids. So they start to get psyched up. They start to get the wandering eye, start to get horny with Michael and stuff like that, right? Sacrifice with the sword dragon, jack off, it's chrysocolate and it's crucial oils. And now Jesus float down to hell with the key to hell. It's about to be summertime. Jesus, the solar plexus is by your navel now, is in Abraham's bosom now. Dude keep jacking off and shit like did now Jesus a whole sperm cell. Now we got the Gentiles teaching Christianity. Thanks for the nice star Chaser 54. I appreciate that for the bomb bar. Real shit. And that's those scriptures in the Bible if you know how to read it. Other than that, back to remixed Greek version of it right now. Astrology. We got, so moon sextile great July, summertime, June, Cancer season, beginning of summer. Oh, I said all the same shit. Jupiter falling, Jupiter exalted in Cancer. Oh, it's all the same shit. Sumerian time, summer. Let's get down. Ninja Turtles. Yeah. You know, I'm not playing. Ninja Turtles, Iceman, Saiyan, Rock, and roll the place. Oh, Vanilla Flight. Vanilla Flight and the Ninja Turtles. Now, gonna rock and roll the place. Oh, sad. Now look, we got moon sextile. So the moon sextile Jupiter gonna teach us a lot right now. Don't get too passionate because you will manifest a flunky ass experience in your life. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to learn some more morality or something like that because you was too lost into your passions, motivations, and shit like that. You were too lost to your motivations and passions, so we got to be careful during this particular time when we go too far for our passions. That puzzle piece might look like a phallus. Or also or we might lose all the puzzle pieces and fall in that hole. You know what I'm saying? They were like, damn, we're all the puzzle pieces. We got no clear frame of thought or picture how to live life. So that's what can happen right now. God damn it. With Moon, goddamn it, sextile and Chiron. I mean, Moon, sextile and Jupiter and Aries. And this motherfucker shit. Jupiter, Aries, we have a whole lot of experiences to know how to go about our passions, motivations, our sexual energies. The Moon and Aquarius, we're going to have a whole lot to think about and try to associate that. So we're going to have an association or try to get with a association or something like that to communicate about the Jupiter and Aries shit. And then once we go too hard about the Jupiter and Aries, wanting to experience our passions, motivations, sexual energies, shit like that, kaboom! You ain't got no puzzle pieces no more. You got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Self-sabotaging on an all-time high. So you got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Now, we also got Moon, sextile, and Chiron in this bitch. Opportunities to think clearly and communicate about mistakes made via passions, motives, or anger and aggression and sexuality. So right now you got opportunities to sit your ass down, and God gonna put all kind of fart clouds in front of you to be able to see, yeah, that'll be a mistake. Oh yeah, I made that mistake. Oh, and this is not how to make the mistake again. So God giving you tools to know how to not make mistakes or see mistakes from a mile away. So we have to make sure we utilize that energy in this motherfucking shit. Because we could be in some real weird circumstance where we just sometimes get foggy with a fart cloud and forget we're not doing enough shadow work and self-evaluation, and we're not starting at the starting point to know we the one making the goddamn mistake. And we stay constantly in victimizing mode and all kind of motherfucking shit. And then we realizing at the end of the day that we going through all these situations with all these other people, but all these other people only going through these situations with you. So you end up being a common denominator. And then that's when you got to realize, wait a minute, I might be the fucked up one. That real shit. Because you'll be somewhere having all kind of good ass conversations with your drunk ass auntie. You know what I'm saying? Your bald headed ass mama or some shit like that. Like, yeah, this person is stupid. This person is stupid. It's everybody else's fault, right? But if we was to talk to all these people you talking about, they only had that kind of situation with you. But you had that same situation with multiple people. Wait a minute. We got to get to the equilibrium now. You know what I'm saying? We got to look at the circumstance of what it is right now. How come you the only one experiencing these kind of situations and everybody else only experiencing these situations one time, just with you? All right, so let's talk about that one a little bit. Then once we get to that, then we'll start to really understand what's going on. Real shit. It might be you. It might ain't got shit to do with nobody the hell you think you talking about. Real shit. Why is this light on right here? I ain't never seen this light. Hold on. Do I got a button on I ain't supposed to have on? I don't know. Let me just turn this off. I never seen that quotation mark. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to like pop no quotation marks pop up when I'm about to get on the road. I said real shit. Like cars always got some weird sense of doing that. Like, you know what I said? I swear, don't start talking about no good things you want to do while you inside your car or your car like next to you or something like that. You got some good plans or something like. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Don't let your car know if you got a job. Don't let your car know when it's time to get paid. Don't let your car know when you get paid. Nothing. Don't start talking about nothing. Real shit. Your car worse than your family. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Your car worse than your friends, your family, everything. Don't start talking about nothing. Don't get excited. Don't even hop in your car if you just got paid and be like, man, I want a new carpet for the crib. I want to go get an ice machine and coffee. Don't even get in your car and start talking. Sit in the crib and talk like that first. Don't even get in the crib and start talking like your car start catching ideas. Like question marks start getting on his head and shit like that. Real shit, I'm telling you. That car's worse than family. I'm telling you, don't even do it. Don't even do it. Keep your success to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Wherever your car at, keep your success to yourself. Don't have none of that. Real shit. Your car start getting question marks, light bulbs on top of his head. All kind of shit. Talk about like, yeah, what about my fraud? Wait a minute, what about you? Bitch, you ain't got no brain. How you know every time somebody get paid? Real shit. How you know every time somebody about to get some money and shit like that? Everything was fine all week. Oh, so you start talking real good next to your car. You turn it on, there's a new light on. You ain't never seen that light before. You know what I'm saying? That was awesome. Never seen that light before. No, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Real shit. I blame the Kardashians. I blame Nikola Tesla. I blame Elon Musk. Real shit. Real shit. I blame Microsoft. Now let's check this out. Back to astrology, bitch. Like I said, moon sextile Chiron. We're going to be able to see mistakes from a mile away. Don't let my channel be always the living proof of something being spoken into existence, always to be in your mind. So let's get that with everything I was saying out the window. Just take this in your life, being able to see a mistake from a mile away. I said, God damn it, fuck this channel. I said real shit. Why I had to see that light? Now I got to see from a mile away in the future before I decide when I was about to get on the road that could be a mistake if I don't get it taken care of. Oh, shit. Man, fuck this shit. Fuck spirituality. Real shit. And goddamn, shadow government following me on this goddamn channel. Goddamn, y'all following me on this goddamn channel for? See, now I gotta know. Now I gotta not put the link on the Dolo the Poly Man channel now. Now I gotta know how to not put this is weird. How's you following me way on this channel? Look, I got real good green buttons lit up on this channel. I don't got no yellow buttons or no red buttons or nothing or no demonetization. Wait a minute. Don't come on this channel bothering me. God damn. Lord Jesus Christ, I can't do shit on the internet. Lord Jesus Christ. We ain't talking about nothing over here. We talking about some good astrology, spirituality. Yeah, I gotta take that link. Shadow government to click the link and put the algorithm on this channel. This don't even make no sense. Lord Jesus Christ. Now, for the most part, we got, like I said, so finishing off with Moon, Sextile, and Chiron. Opportunities to think clearly and communicate about mistakes made via passions, motivations, or anger, or aggression, or sexuality in this motherfucking thing. So keep that in mind. Don't go too hard, you get flunked out. But emotionally, you don't feel comfortable with doing things. It's just Moon in Aquarius. You know what I'm saying? And goddamn it, it's with his friend Aries. So what you feel comfortable with doing things, it all look flown. It might all look like you need a straitjacket. It might all look like you talking too much. I said it might all look like you going too far with the esoteric skateboard and going down Jack and Jill, rolling down the hill. Gonna crack your eggshell. So y'all be careful. Goddamn it, don't stop crashing. Stop crashing in your life. You know what I'm saying? Have some sophistication. Don't be that fart cloud that got manifested that time God was in a car accident. You know what I'm saying? The baby seat. You know what I'm saying? Godparents was in a car accident when God was in a baby seat. God was the only survivor and shit. That whole little 5 seconds that God thoughts and when God farted and shit like that, about 14% of humanity. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So y'all got to make sure y'all don't be that one to change your life right now. You know what I'm saying? When God farted, it's always space within space. So when that cloud went around your space and then you became aware inside of it and started to make something out of it, you became aware of yourself. Now you know you was a fart cloud. Now you know why you don't know so much. You know what I'm saying? So now you know. Now you know. Now it's time to change. Stop being a fart cloud. Real shit. Because a lot of y'all just be in fear for no reason, scared. Yeah, a lot of y'all came in life when God was handicapped. God was 3 years old in mathematics class and shit. Like, I said real shit. God was learning 3rd grade mathematics. You know what I'm saying? Every time God was in 2nd period, about 50% of humanity got manifested during them times. I said, like 3rd grade mathematics class. For that. For that. No wonder half of y'all humans don't know shit. God damn. Other than that, but yay. You know what I'm saying? With this time of goddamn Aries and this motherfucking shit, we're going to have all these opportunities to see mistakes from a mile away. They just might not look like mistakes. It might look like it's fun. It might like you want to jump in that goddamn voodoo alcoholic ball and like rub it 3 times and hope a genie come out. There ain't shit but your mind. Something you flunked on it. So you got to be careful of that too. Now also, we got Moon square Uranus and Taurus. Learning how to think more, and this is the positor also. So you're going to feel a force of frustration for no reason because Uranus is in a 90-degree angle where it likes to be. And then it's going to remind us that. The moon is going to remind us that because the moon is going in Aquarius. So the moon is going to go into that place, and it's almost like being somewhere you feel misplaced at, or having like homesick. So that's how our emotions going to feel. When the moon going in Aquarius, we're going to feel more comfortable with associating or developing an individual, unique way about our emotional stance we in. Whether it deals with rebelling and opposing against something, or our own emotion, or creating a unique and original one, so we can feel comfortable with aligning ourselves with others again when it comes to associating. Now, now the depositor is in Taurus, right? Which is Uranus, which is the co-ruler though, so it ain't Saturn, but it's the same. It's going to be kind of the same energy you feel. So you're going to feel misplaced, aka feel comfortable to do the moon and Aquarius type things, just not have the tools to actually do it, but you know this was needed to be done. So, Taurus is that energy. If it's not broke, don't fix it. We're going to ball on these motherfuckers, aka Baal energy, Canaanite god, right? Aquarius is the water pitcher, the man with the water pitcher. So the man is the thought that controls the water, the emotion. So being sarcastic and not being lost in your emotions right now, or keeping things more light and controlling your emotions, is the better way to go right now with Aquarius and the moon. But the moon is the emotion. It is our feminine energy. So it may dilute how to do that. So in that energy of going through that minor frustration, right, creating that light, it may lead you into thinking that it's better to just isolate, right? But that's just you experiencing the disposition. So you're going to be in the area where you don't supposed to isolate, but you're going to think it's more sufficient to isolate. And you may have a lot of justifications to make you think that that's right. And if you don't catch that, you're going to see in the future, once the moon go into Pisces, how you end up getting washed up under the current and not doing what you were supposed to do. And when the moon go into Pisces, your mood going to change. And then you're going to start to look at how you actually planted that bad seed, aka isolated at a time you wasn't supposed to isolate. So, and this doesn't always have to deal with people. Sometimes we isolate from our dreams, our creative gifts, and shit like that, due to the fact of the peer pressures of the world and what's expected from us, or what you quote unquote think is expected from you. So a lot of times you end up wasting more of your mind and your actions, your spell and your ritual, your witchcraft and your ritual and spell, on things that matter none. And it actually set you back, where you could have been ahead of the pack if you put more faith and belief and imagination in that creative gift and talent, without being too scared of the amount of time you may have to experience with rejection and failure, even if that was to even be manifested. Because a lot of times that's not even the case. And it may look like that from a distance, but God be needing to see if you're even willing to have faith and belief and imagination to be able to even endure that. Because it ain't what we do, it's how we do it. So it's not about creating witchcraft to justify not doing something. It's about how you deal with something, how you endure with something, how you adjust to the craft of whatever circumstance you have got stuck in, based on magic squares and circles. So for the most part, God just needs you to see if you're willing to do that, so you could be that constant for change. So you could be in all these situations that have got stuck in, and you could be an image that can relate to those stuck situations, but also be the vessel to transform it into something new and expand it. And that's how God can use vessels for all walks of life and things of that nature. Being able to utilizing you as a vessel with a certain word, action, charismatic gifts, character, where you don't know what you're doing, but whatever you expressing, God know what kind of way it takes for a person to receive something from an individual that'll help them in their own life based upon their upbringing and indoctrination. So you as an individual, you just need to be yourself if you were God. Don't get into the devil in the details. Sit there and try to overanalyze what you're doing right so you could continue to do it. You don't know how you're affecting a person. What you think a person like you or accepting you about may not necessarily be right. And you might get into that weird narc energy where it's at a small percentage level before it accumulated into why we call it a narc. And at this stage, you're starting to build on it. And it's like telling the same joke over and over again, thinking that it's going to be more funny because you changed it. So you don't know how to be innovative. And you're going to be trying to do that thing that you think other people in their own world, their own mind, is directing their spirit and directing that energy towards you. And then this is where you start to become distasteful or miss the mark or sin, create misunderstandings, and then fail to realize why you're not accumulating more. Because you're not doing things for God. You're doing things for this ego now, for that desire now. But when you're doing it for God, you're willing to transform, and don't get scared of any transformation you create that people you may have cared for may disregard or oppose, and try to fight you to humble yourself so you can keep that same form that God got you transforming in some way, shape, or form. And if you're not in that context, you're not even going to be used as a vessel to show how other people could come around. So you could be that little anchor to show people closer to God in some way, shape, or form. So you always got to have faith, belief, and imagination in your right way of doing it, not the religious way of doing it. Therefore, you already know you're not going to have all the answers. That ain't the point. The point is, how do you deal with going through experiences without having all the answers? You end up accumulating, having more answers than others and better ways of going about things because you start to get answers from God at that point. You know what I'm saying? So always be on that kind of walk and path and create them kind of spaceships. Now, we also got now Mercury, Moon square Uranus. Learning how to think more uniquely or may rebel on emotionally connecting with change towards your stability or security to create new ways to be grounded when it comes to your material and your maternal. Because you know, your material is how you accumulate. Your maternal is how you take care of it, how you give it your motherly nature. You know what I'm saying? We all have the divine feminine. You know what I'm saying? You could be a man, but you might like to wash your car and your rims more than the other man. So you have more maternal energy than him. You have more divine feminine than him. That don't mean both of y'all next together ain't buff and built and go to Planet Fitness every day. We're not talking about actions the way the Western Hemisphere got y'all thinking and lost in these words. We're talking about virtues and principles. And when all male and females get that together, y'all could become real men and women. Real men, principle, real women, virtues. Because you have to go through a bunch of experiences, receive a bunch of things to develop a whole bunch of virtues to know what to make one shape out of all those bricks. And that become a principle. Once you went through all those virtues to know what's right or not, all those experiences, then you built a principle to prevent any negative ones that you built the virtues off of, prevent them from coming back, and to maintain the positive ones based on the positive virtues you experienced. And then you develop a principle, how you are. And then that becomes your divine masculine the right way, and your virtues become your divine feminine the right way. Multiple, singular. And therefore, when you bring that together, you got confirmation and conviction in yourself, and you built a firmament in your heaven where can't no water from somebody else's canopy break down and come inside of all you and wash all away your people, your nations, and your blood cells and thoughts and feelings. And every knowledge you got, you can't be persuaded to do something different because you know how to keep it uphold. You know how to hold water. You don't let all your thoughts go outside of your head, and now you're expressing yourself like you in La La Land. You know how to make it constructed and formed and stable, whether a motherfucker around you or not. They know your word is your bond. They know you have something to stand on. Your square that you built from your philosopher's stones makes so much sense that a person can't tear down your building even if they tried, because your household, aka your building, don't look like it was made out of misery. So you could be around people or you could be to yourself. You still fine, because your house is so cold it don't look like it's made out of misery. And last time I checked, houses built out of those blocks love company. But you could do fine by yourself, and you could do fine when you with others. So, God damn it, I like those type of temples. Because God helped those who help themselves. Now you're in a position where you're useful and you could be useful for others. And that's the way to go. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So when we got Moon squared Uranus, that's the depositor. So we're going to feel this weird frustration because there's going to be things there that we can look at it like it's not broke. So it's not nothing to fix or change. That could go for your living conditions, circumstances, where you're making money or whatever. But the moon being in Aquarius, going to make us feel like, okay, but it's only going to lead into mundane scenarios, nothing happening. And I got to change something, but I don't want to break anything if it's not broke because it don't need to be fixed. So what? Do I need to go get XM radio and throw away this old radio in this spaceship? It's putting you through things like that. But you like, damn, but I like my old radio. I don't want to get... So break that as an allegory into the 1, 2, and 3rd dimension. Moon being in Aquarius. We know we need to associate and we know we need to present ourselves, but the depositor, Uranus, is in Taurus. Uranus deals with change, rebellion, especially if it's something against you going into a new free area to accumulate something. But Taurus is not broke. Let's be stable. Let's have patience. Let's make this work. Let's build upon this. Let's be practical. Let's not play out too many character energies that it look like it's too shaky on shaky tables and shaky grounds. And Uranus can't really feel comfortable there, so our emotions not going to feel comfortable there. So we're going to be looking at things that we're already stable in, but trying to figure out how can we add to it. Like, you see what I'm saying? We're going to be trying to like, shit, can I do this, that, but I don't want to mess this up because this ain't broke. Damn, do I need some more shit in my refrigerator? But my refrigerator already packed. You know what I'm saying? But damn, I ain't got this new thing or this new Absinthe salt or this new goddamn applesauce sea moss gold silver. So, but it ain't had nowhere to fit in the refrigerator. So, but damn, I don't want to get rid of this syrup in the refrigerator though. Like, y'all get what I'm saying? And this whole little process may lead into procrastinating for a good cause though. Because you're really trying to analyze your way of going about your dreams and associating yourself. But there's a lot of things that you're in a situation in already that might have to get rid of. For an example, you might even be in a living condition right now. So, you know, you just can't get up and jump and leave because you'll really be fucked up. But you know you kind of got to get up and jump and leave for a little bit to do something. So it's like, well, damn, what do I do? Shit, because if I leave right now, I might not be able to come back. But then if I go do that, it's possible that I can just do that. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether you're going for an audition or whatever like that, and that whole little thinking pattern may go for a whole 3 days to the point you miss the whole energy. So it's like that kind of motherfucking shit that's going on right now. So it's just, it ain't no right way or wrong way to go about whatever you're directing these energies towards to try to manifest and materialize in your life to be secure. All I can say is each situation, go about it individually. So you don't even be taking no advice from anybody if you got a situation that's directed into these planets that's creating events in your life. Don't even take somebody else that's in a circumstance you in and take their advice because it still might not be right for you. You know what I'm saying? This might be a time for this to probably chill out or just figure out your own way of going about a situation. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're doing the same thing somebody else is doing, the energies that's playing out right now, though, is weird. You still got to go your own way of doing it. If you go ahead and take their whole 1-2 plan of the advice that they give you, it's not going to work for you the way it worked for them because you got a whole different setup. You got a whole different alignment. So the way your alignments work with the outside as above alignments is different. That person giving you advice based upon one of their trines or something like that. So the door was open for them at that moment. Every dog has their day. Every cat has their day when the stars align. Your star may not be aligning that day. Where they develop pieces of the percentage level of their advice that help them may come from their trine, where when you do it, it might be an opposition for you at the moment. Your moon might be opposite to Jupiter right now. You might got a moon in Libra or something like that. So when you use your emotional energy to participate with the situation, it might not work for you like that person. You see what I'm saying? Or another planet, however the case may be. So you got a peak game on that right now also. Now we got also motherfucking Mercury get ready to conjunct Aries, Jupiter and Aries. If I ain't say that already. This is gonna be going hard or extreme sabotage when developing ideas on how to go about our experiences or a way of learning. So you could go hard right now when it comes to trying to learn and shit like that, because you know Mercury and Jupiter are naturally opposites. So you know with them conjuncting or getting ready to conjunct, right? It blends in wisdom, knowledge, Jupiter, and intellect and logic, Mercury. So these are right brains and left brains from that attribute. It's gonna blend wisdom and knowledge, Jupiter right brain, and intellect and logic, Mercury left brain. And it's going to blend those two things together. So we're going to have wisdom and knowledge, and we're going to be able to use logic and intellect with it. Now, make sure you don't overpolarize yourself. Make sure you have equilibrium, because if you get too much intellect and logic, whether male or female, you become a thought or you become divine masculine too much, little boy energy. And if you use too much wisdom and knowledge, Jupiter side, that's jumping in too much of the divine feminine right now. So you're gonna be more caring about the feeling of something, the intuition of something, and then therefore, you know, your rationale itself, the equilibrium, both of those things together, both sides together, is gonna be flunked out a little bit. So you're not gonna be able to think clearly based upon your rationale, and how you rationally start to express yourself is going to be seen as unrational. So you have to be careful of that also, due to the fact of you blurring the lines between wisdom and knowledge and logic and intellect, Mercury and Jupiter. But if you use it in the right way, your rationality abilities is going to be cold. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be able to come up with all kind of solutions for others, solutions for getting out of your flunked out feelings, Jesus Christ energies walking on water, solutions to help out your external circumstances, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Being able to logically interpret certain experiences you had that you was lost based on the meaning, and now you're able to interpret intellectual wise better meanings to these situations to give you better courage to go about something so you don't be lost and held back. Because a lot of times, before y'all be manifesting people, places, and things, pardon me, in y'all life that hold you back, it be from a mind state you created yourself that play out as it being in front of your spirit, and you can't get through it to see things clearly. So y'all be creating mental blockages and shit. So you have to be careful. Now, Mercury conjunct Chiron and Aries, going hard on self-sabotaging our passions and motivations via making a mistake, not being calculated. So you want to make sure you're very calculated during this particular time too. If you ain't calculated, you could jump too fast at doing something. And when you jump too fast at doing something, right, you might was out on the feeling, on the inspiration, on the fire, on a desire. But, you know, fire, too much desire, will burn you. You know what I'm saying? AKA create a self-sabotaging situation, a bridge burning situation, an animosity situation, sacrificing situation, separating yourself in the wrong areas because you wasn't doing the fire for God. You was doing it for the devil. So you actually burnt down a opportunity. When you separate for God, you actually melt something that you needed to get out of, that you was trapped inside of mentally, that manifested at your situations. When you're doing it for the devil, you're using that melting, you're using a fire just to melt something just enough to change it the way you like it. And then that be a mental form that you try to express to the world as an ego with that fire. And therefore you have to be careful when you're doing it for the devil, because you start to get lost into that and it burn out, and your spirit be thinking it's that mind, and your spirit be thinking it's burning out and it's dying. So you be trying to fight to keep that alive, to keep that dead creature alive. You need to let that dead creature die. Stop practicing necromancy. Real esoteric occult knowledge right here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you got to make sure you more calculated. I see a lot of people complaining about somebody. Hold on. Okay, I'll do a troll. Yeah, man, KO Dulu is a chick that y'all be following on IG. I just want y'all to know. So I don't know why KO Dulu think they somebody different. So all y'all gotta do is think hard enough. Go in your IG follower account, right? Look at the women. Go in theirs and look and go to the ones that's following Dolo, and Dolo ain't following them, and y'all following them, and they following you, and y'all figure out who KO Dulu is. All right, now look, check this out, Aries. Now for all my Aries out here, no, don't shout her out. No, KO Dulu ain't Polaris. I got Polaris IP address. I know all Polaris fake accounts. Somebody said I for sure don't follow. They not KO Dulu on IG. They somebody y'all know. They just not in the chat no more. They used to be in the chat and with their real name. At the same time, they come on as KO Dulu too, though. They think I don't know that though. She think I don't know that. I'm saying, real shit. But y'all following them as they real name, and they upload sometimes on IG. Now Aries, right? Now look, check this out. Check this out, right? Now for all Aries, y'all gonna be walking vessels of Mercury, because since Mercury is going in Aries and things of that nature. Just be yourself. You're not gonna necessarily know who and y'all don't start shouting out names and because a lot of y'all be wrong too, and y'all just like making regular humans important and stuff like that. Like I'm saying, my chat is for the knowledge and what I'm talking about right now, not for y'all to just get connected with humans that's low-key strangers and then y'all bring that shit on my chat to make people who watch me who don't know none of y'all think that I'm involved in all this shit and things of that nature. And I don't even be knowing half of these people. I'm saying real shit. Now, but look, check this out. The walking Aries is a walking vessel of Mercury and its motherfucker shit. So this put y'all in a situation where you have to motherfucker be the example on what it means what to communicate about. So you don't necessarily have to be the communicator, but whatever that you're doing as the Aries going to be what's communicated about. You know what I'm saying? How's somebody going to say it's ways and ways in the chat? Y'all retarded. Yeah, I know it's a lot of retarded people that watch me now. I know it. I know it for a fact. I be trying to put hope into a lot of humans, but sometimes I just can't. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Real shit. How's somebody gonna be in the damn chat at the same time as the troll? And then y'all, Lord Jesus Christ, man, who do I be talking to? I think I just need to stay on astrology there. I don't think I need to do no more spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. I don't think I need to. Because out there, some humans don't know how to think sometimes in their own brain. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Real shit. Like, that get kind of weird sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? That get kind of weird. Bless y'all souls. Bless y'all souls. Real shit. But, yay. So, like I said, so when we start talking about, so that's going to be Aries. Y'all need to make sure that y'all just be who y'all, if y'all walking in the presence of God, then for the most part, that's going to put you in a situation where if you be yourself, whatever you doing and what's going to be talked about is the right thing. And it's motherfucking shit, right? And for the most part, this puts you in a situation too, when we start to talk about if you're doing things negative, you're going to be a walking fart cloud of what not to do. In some way, shape, or form. You're going to be like a walking fart cloud that everybody be talking about behind closed doors. Like, yeah, no, I ain't doing that. Look at this stupid person. In some way, shape, or form. And based upon that energy that you feel, that's going to be confirmation that you're a negative spirit at the moment. And you're planting bad seeds. So you need to go ahead and get on track. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Now, also, we got Taurus. Now, when it comes into Taurus, you guys are on the other side of this. So this can be useful when it's time to ground things. So you guys can be useful. Not saying you is, you know what I'm saying? But because you're right on the other side. So you're not directly influencing Mercury and Aries in any kind of way. So you have to choose to influence it. So just you being you, when you participate with the world, it's all how you do it. And if you be too much of yourself, sometimes you could be seen as a person that's not into change. You're not into developing a new idea how to go about something. But if you do your Taurus energy in the right way, you could be useful when it's time to ground things. Because when people are expressing or coming up with new ideas, aka Aries, Mercury and Aries, and they want to actually do it now and be seen for it, right? You can be used to ground these ideas so it don't get too fiery or too out of bounds and things of that nature. So keep that in mind. Yeah, they playing on my number. They came over here playing on my damn numbers and shit. Probably because I put the link. I don't even want ain't no excuses. I don't even like to pay attention to this shit. But it's like, damn, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, they play with my stuff the weirdest. Like, I just be trying to, like, God, I bet if I make a new page right now with no subscribers and I go live and I put I'm me, they'll probably do the same thing. I think I'm gonna test that. I really want to test that on a female page though, for real. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think I'm about to try to, I'm gonna build a female page real quick. Like, cause if they're gonna do that, well, I'm gonna rock them to sleep there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do some stupid shit. I'm gonna do some shit like go live for a whole day. So make sure I plug the phone on the charger, right? And just like leave the screen blank, but just make sure it's live. I'm gonna do exactly what Kanye did. I bet that check looked real good. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as that page get a lot of watch hours and shit like that, just for no reason, because it was live for a long time. As soon as it get to 1,000, it's monetized. And then I'm gonna rock YouTube to sleep. I'm gonna do exactly what Kanye did. So I bet that check was looking real good. Real shit. I bet that check was looking real good. I'm about to start doing that too. Since they want to play. Since they want to manipulate my numbers, I'm going to manipulate them. And I hopefully through one of them hours, they manipulate the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Cut that check, YouTube. You know what I'm that? I'm saying, real shit. Getting paid for free on that page. Then a female can decide if she want to upload or not on that page. You know what I'm saying? And we just start using that page as a promotion page for other pages. Sound like a plan to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna really, really break that down as soon as I get to New York. So New York that's gonna be where the headquarters gets started as far as us sitting at a round table and planning that. So who we gonna have that? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Real shit, developer shit. Who about to be Uriel's online consort? Little kid in real life, but you know what I'm saying? We'll just start building shit. The soul group team, the subconscious, and who gonna be the news reporters and all that shit. So we can start being in situations and shit like that. Cause I'm the type of individual, like, I like to put myself in situations. I don't like to constantly, cause I live in a building. You know what I'm saying? If I find a building or something like that, I'm that type of person. Like I got that kind of life. I ain't got no life where it's like a family man type shit. I got a life where something might just happen. Who knows? God might spark a human's mind that's rich in another country and be like, hey, Dolo, I need you on all this land right here. And all these buildings right here. You know what I'm saying? I keep myself open. So anytime anything happen, I got it in the back pocket. Yes, I got it in the back pocket. You know what I'm saying? God might jump into Quincy Jones' mind and be like, I need some young fresh blood. And then he might find me on the internet. And then boom, I'm already best rapper alive. I got it in my back pocket. I already got more mixtapes than Lil Wayne. I already got more songs than Tupac. God told me to put everything in your back pocket. Whether it happens or not. Always have it in your back pocket. You ain't even supposed to care about something happening. That's a desire. That's the devil. You ain't got nothing to do with the devil. When you came in existence, you wasn't part of my ass. You weren't part of my nut sack. You know what I'm saying? I was somewhere, I got lost in the woods. I found the plant. I ain't had no business rolling up, but it was the best thing ever. I rolled that shit up. You know what I'm saying? That I got outside my own body. I ain't had no business and shit. I was looking down at my own body. And any thought I created in that area, that cloud wasn't a fart cloud. That smoke, it was a smokeless flame. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. God was like, look, I got to stop getting high. Y'all, whole world took Uriel out the Bible, out the Vatican. Whole world start getting self-medicated, start using using their right part of their body now, their right hands. Whole world right-handed. And I'm gonna follow that. Look to the left, bitch. Look to the west. And over that, over that. Over that. And over that. Real shit. Yay. But yeah, get back in the goddamn Gemini on this motherfucker, right? I'm saying real shit. God was somewhere he ain't had no business going. I was the he. Anytime you create a light, that be the he. And the her be the feminine version. Shit like that. God was out his feelings at that point. And then he was at some type of he. Some type of He-Man energy. God was a superhero at that point. God was everything in the world right there. Like, oh shit, I gotta stop getting high. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Now we got the pharmaceutical synthetic drugs and shit. Like, oh, this world ain't shit. A whole bunch of fart clouds. You know what I'm saying? Next to Abraham bosoms and shit. You know what I'm saying? God will never get to that level, that height again, to get them thoughts where I was at now. Real shit. I got to tell God you're retarded. You got lost. I got to help God now. I was one of God's most sophisticated, intelligent, highest thoughts ever. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. God was like, yeah, I got to stop. Yeah, I'm creating shit like astrology and shit. I got to stop. Now shit in the Bible about don't do astrology. Oh, shit. Oh, God ain't shit no more. Real shit. Real shit. That God will never reach that space again. I said, God got high as hell. In that space way up there, a little smoke came out. Boom, that was a height space. It's impossible to get back there. To get to me, y'all got to get through God now. No, for that. Most high. For that real shit. I was God's most high thought. For that. For that. Real shit. Garden of Eden. Oh, seeds of life, mustard seed all on our face. Real shit. All right, now let's get back into the astrology. But look, check this out. Right, a quick commercial break. Now look, let me just run it down real quick. Aries, y'all gonna be walking vessels of Mercury. Taurus, you gonna be useful when it's time to ground things. Because, you know, I might got that Aries thoughts where it's like, yeah, you listening to me, it sounds like we could take over the whole world. In your Taurus mind, you probably like, look, well, right, how? You know what I'm saying? That sound good. We about to do to get that together. It don't sound like nothing we can do. So that's what we need you for, Taurus. That's what we need you for now. You know what I'm saying? Then question my ass. Question my energy. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a walking vessel of Mercury right now. Question me. You know what I'm saying? It sound real good. Don't this sound good? Look, we about to go to the heavenly waters for, like, got gold floors and stuff like that, silver surfboards and stuff, and go into space and go to God. Yeah, that sound good. Don't it? Now, Taurus, I need you to question me now. How we going to do that, Dolo? Thank you. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need you for. We need you for that. We got to ground it. You know what I'm saying? Remind me we need gas. You know what I'm saying? Remind me we can't go on there in the spaceship. That sound real far away. And it sound real good. We get to Walt Disney La La Land if we get there. We need you to remind us where we going to get the gas money. We need that now. We need that, Taurus. Real shit. I ain't think about that. I got hype. I got wet. Off the inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Just sound good. Real shit. Now bring some practicality to our asses now. Now, Geminis. This is going to be Gemini, Sun, Moon, and the Ascendants, bitch. Being the one who can put the idea together via conversation. So, use me example again. Now, you can separate me because I'm just Mercury Aries. And my Mercury is in Aries. But this is what we got going on right now. Now, in your context, it's a new idea getting created right now. Mercury and Aries. We need you to put it together. You know what I'm saying? You see that idea. You like, wait a minute. We can't connect the dots. We can't play connect dot 4. So we need you for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't know I can make a video game out this idea. You know what I'm saying? I just thought we could just go for it. I ain't know we need a spaceship and shit to get to where we going. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just thought that what came up with, we could get there. Sound good. Heavily rainbow waters and shit, heavily clouds and gold waterfronts and pillars in front of God's yard. That sound good, don't it? Okay, we need you now, Gemini. We need you to be like, okay, but what about this? That sound like we need a spaceship to get there. See, I didn't know that. See, air. Oh, pun intended. See, look, we needed that. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know that part. You could be useful to add ideas to the situation. See, we would have went there and went out of breath, suffocated, exploded. You know what I'm saying? All kind of shit, middle of thin air, NASA space. We only could see on Star Trek. But you know what I'm saying? But we would have exploded still and floated through thin air. You know what I'm saying? I would have never knew that without the Gemini. We need y'all. I didn't know we need a spaceship to get there. Real shit. Real shit. Vitamin D Hebrew incense stick. I just got off the between 42nd and 45th Street between Amsterdam up the street from Tremont Bronx Avenue. Real shit. That's what that is, you too. I say you go, you know what I'm saying? Pluck your teeth with it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Pluck your teeth with it too. Thanks so much for the donation, David Patty. Chatty, I appreciate that for the bar. You said, hey Dolo, are there any planets or placements that would make someone have swagger or spirituality? Check this out. You must ain't got them planets. That's all the information you need. You want to know the planets that attach somebody that has swagger or spirituality? Sun in Aries, Moon in Sagittarius, 8 degrees, ascended in Leo. I said real shit. I said, oh, Venus on the cusp of Gemini between the tropical cancers between Gemini and Taurus. Oh, Mars between 29 degrees, Capricorn between Aquarius. That's all the placements. That's all the placements you need. Leo ascendant, Sun in the Aries 9th house. The Hebrew Israelite super morning morphin power instinct. Real shit. Real shit. I'm sad. But it's all about your spirit. You know what I'm saying? You can have any alignment. You can have any alignment. You know what I'm saying? You can have all kind of retarded chakra wheels when God was on a slow bus collection of thoughts and was farting too much. Saying you can have a collection of them chakras being inside of it as a spirit floating around, floating fart cloud. It depends on your spirit, how much you're aware. How much you aware you inside of a fart cloud at the moment. You know what I'm saying? How much you aware you got a whole bunch of shit you brought from a previous lifetime and retrograde energies. You know what I'm saying? How much you aware. And then now you're aware you're in a fart cloud. You could transmute that cloud. You could take where it came out of God's ass and like become light as the featherly face, right? And as a spirit inside of it, anything that's light rises. All puns intended. You know what I'm saying? Now you inside that form, that riz, away from God's ass, up by God's mind somewhere. Hopefully you don't stink too much though that God got, Mr. Clean aerosol and stuff like that. I said. Hopefully before you get up there, you eradicate all the toxins, all the stench, the spiritual stench, stinking shit. And also a walking sperm cell, egg cell, walking bag of shit. Once you clear all that from your cloud, and it starts smelling like the cloud's supposed to smell, all the thoughts God be creating by the head, you good to go. Hey, you on your way. Other than that, humanity is finished. God was eating pizza and Taco Bell and shit when God farted, and that a lot of y'all. Man, them fart clouds only go down. It's like oil. You put it in a cup of water and sink at the bottom. Shit. Shit. Humanity is finished. Humanity is finished. Oh, shit. Real shit. Back to regular programming, scheduled programs. I said that like I said. Gemini, y'all gonna be the ones who could put the ideas together via conversation. I'm saying? So when I start talking like we could do something and it sound all good, remind my monkey ass, my firebird ass, it takes a spaceship to get there. I said that maybe I can have some more ideas on how to get something done, not just get wet off the inspiration. Now, Cancers. This is gonna be y'all learning how to express feelings in a more creative or productive way. So y'all got to learn. Y'all might need to learn from the Aries. See, it's a 90 degree. So y'all be expressing your emotions. It'd be non-productive though. It has got you tired, sleeping all day, or not wanting to come outside, or be in some weird mood because people don't feel the way you feel, or some flunked out ass shit. So you got to learn how to change that emotion into a feeling. Feelings is like the fire we create that make the cloud. But once you got too much clouds, it condenses into a water, and it's the world you in. Now that hell, that heaven you was in turned into a hell because you cooled it off. So you don't think it came from fire because it looked like water now. You drowning in your own emotions. It's still hell. But at the same time, you need some evaporation skills. So you need to learn how to take all these feelings that came together to become a grudge or an emotion that as a spirit, you can't get out of that fart cloud. You know what I'm saying? You need to go somewhere where it's heat, summertime, look to the east or something like that in this case, and have a desire, have a fire. Then it'll separate, aka evaporate that fart heavy cloud, and now you could become lighter a little bit. And something like feather, feathered O.J. Simpson glove, a tree of Ma'at. The same birds flock together because they got the same together flocks of feathers. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So as a goddamn Cancer, y'all need to make sure y'all emotional stability is okay and is used in a productive way. If you emotionally flunked out because family this, friend that, somebody this, your emotions that, how about using that to do something about yourself? Wash your ass. You know what I'm saying? Then you'll be okay. Then you'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So that's for Cancers. Leos, create more stability in a new idea so it don't get lost or changed. So, y'all gonna have the ability to stabilize something before when it's initiated. So I'm gonna initiate, yeah. We about to go to this round where Taurus got the gas money. Geminis remind us that we need a spaceship to put the gas in. And Cancers, we're about to drop them off, kick them out the whip. They complaining too much. They ain't moves. They need to learn just to stay in the car and with the Aries. Now, Leo, you telling us how we can actually stay on plan. Because I already got a new idea. I no longer want to go back there. I don't want to go back to God's place and palace. I don't want to go get no cereal no more. I don't want to go back to the pearly gates. It's taking too long. I got another idea. I got bored. So I got a whole new idea now. Y'all sound like us. We about to go to the west now, find this Snake Draco. And y'all sound go there now. The hell with Taurus was going to get gas for, and the hell with that other spaceship. I said so for the most part. Leo, you got to put me back on track. No, Taurus took time to get that money for the gas. Gemini took time to come up with that idea for the spaceship parts. We took time we got to go get some more gas. We had to drop Cancer back off, get them out the whip. I said, we would have all crashed because they keep complaining. So for the most part, we still need to get to that other place, though. No switch the idea. Let's be fixated a little bit. We need you for that, Leo. So you understand me. You just know that I'm going too far and I'm not sticking to the plan. Let's go to this first fire plan and stick to it with fixated energy, not go create another one cardinal. All right, we need you, Leo. I need you. I said real shit, so that's what you for. That's what y'all Leos here for. Mercury and Aries. Now, Virgo. Not knowing, so this is a misunderstanding, quincunx. Not knowing what to let go of to pursue your passions. So you don't know that you don't need all these things in that goddamn backpack before you hop in the whip. You gonna make the whip too heavy, the spaceship too heavy. We don't need all those objects and first aid kits and all that goddamn. All we need is the leaf and a goddamn Hebrew incense, purple haze stick candle incense. That's all we need. We don't need all that first aid other shit and Mr. Clean Pine Saw. We going in the woods. I said we're going somewhere that we need a spaceship to get there. These objects might not even work there. I said, how you know these objects even work there? How you know we need a broom? How you know we gonna be somewhere that need to be swept? Why are you thinking about cleaning right now? How you know that vitamin how you know we're gonna be able to swallow the whole vitamin? How you know we don't swallow it, get stuck in the thyroid and stuff like that? Because the atmosphere, we stuck between. How you know we don't leave that at the crib? Leave that shit at the crib. We don't need your Planet Fitness subscription plan right now. Ain't no Planet Fitness where we going. We going to a whole nother planet to go have some fitness plans at. I said real shit. You gonna make the car too heavy. You making the whip too heavy. Real shit. That's what you float out ass spirits that's utilizing y'all chakra, retarded wheelchair, chakra god wheels, fart clouds, being Virgos. So you have to be careful right now, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. We don't need all that. Hop in the whip. Don't worry about us where Cancer at. Cancer, we drop Cancer back out the crib. That's all they want to do, go to the crib anyway. They always complain about not wanting to go out anyway. Saying, so stop worrying about us what we did with Cancer. Cancer doing shadow work, 90-degree angle. Needing to learn how to relate to us. I said, let them be at the crib. I said, Russia, stop worrying about us about that. And we don't need no first aid kits. How you know we gonna get scratched there? Ain't nothing to get scratched at. We in the middle of space. Oh, float that ass, stop worrying. I said, so for the most part, all you float that ass Virgos. Y'all need to understand, because y'all in conjunction, not knowing what to let go of to pursue your passions and shit like that. Yeah, let go of that prescription plan. Go there and start worrying about that shit. Let's go. I said, real shit. We don't need the calendar. Stop writing shit down. Go off God, passion, and motivation. Abraham, Aleph, Alka-Seltzer Jews, Aries energy. I said, real shit. Just go off the inspiration. We don't need that written down on the calendar. You know what I'm saying? Put your S Pen back in your Galaxy S22, 23 face. Put your S Pen back in there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, real shit. Delete that goddamn iPhone calendar app. Delete the app right now. We don't need it this week. Real shit. Thank you so much for the donation, Person Princess. You said I emailed you days ago. Oh yeah, I'm gonna upload it right after the live stream and shit. About the readings. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Real shit. Now you got those flunked out ass Libras. Now Libras, y'all gonna be learning how to think about yourself a little more. Yeah, don't worry about how I'm driving. Don't worry about this new idea. Just participate. Don't stop feeling unbalanced and stuff like that and things of that nature. Look, just play your part. Real shit. Play your part. So all y'all flunked out ass Libras, y'all gotta learn how to think about yourselves a little more. Y'all people, places, and things in y'all lives got y'all on the short end of the stick in y'all relationships. You know what I'm saying? So you need to know how to think about yourself a little more, or you ain't gonna get what's for you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get your dick wet. You ain't gonna get your pussy ran through. I'm saying? You gonna be somewhere dry desert land, deserted in a Bible, tribe of Seth area. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You don't want to be no desert dry sand, no water. God, please bring water in the hellfire. You don't want that. You don't want that. You know what I'm telling you that right now. You don't want that. So you better think about yourself a little more. This person you around make you take the short end of the stick. They getting all they wonders and knife wonders of the world. China, WWF synchronicities. You know what I'm saying? You help them get it. Where's yours at? Start thinking about yourself a little more. Mercury and Aries. Hebrew Israelite Power Ranger stick, incense, deodorant, baby powder. You can light it as sage too. This is sage. You too is sage. You know what I'm saying? You got a toothpick at the end of it. Real shit. Still flunk that ass leave. So we just need you. Just look, you just play your part. Whether you're in the back seat, whether you're in a trunk like 1,000 Mexicans in a Mazda, pulling up at the city town fair. You know what I'm saying? Real all the cousins. You know what I'm saying? You thought it was like just two people because it's a two-seater. It's a two-seater Mazda and shit like that. Good clean, good new rims, good clean rims and shit like that. They wash it every day. A little piece of shit 98 Mazda. It ain't really shit though. They just wash it like it ain't nothing. You think it's just two people though. You know what I'm saying? Pull up at the county fair and shit like that. 20 motherfuckers hop out the trunk. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Hop in the back seat or just put the passenger side and worry about your job. Don't worry about how I'm driving. Don't worry about us going to space. Gemini got it together. They told us that we need the spaceship. You talk to Gemini how to get that done. Don't worry about you feeling unbalanced how I'm flying right now. You talk to Gemini. Gemini told us we need a spaceship in the first place. I'm flying though. It was my idea. So don't try to create balance by your idea. No, you just do your part. Think about yourself now. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about where Cancer went either. You know what I'm saying? Talk to Virgo about that. Real shit. You ain't gonna chop it up with them. Real shit. Leo trying to make sure I stay focused on the road right now. So don't worry about how I'm driving. Leo got me. You know what I'm saying? You sit your ass down. You cardinal enough already. You cardinal for the both of us. Chill out. Shut up. Think about yourself right now so you get yours. You get your paycheck at the end. Real shit. Now we gotta get the Scorpios. Scorpio, Sun, and Moon in the center. This is another in conjunction and it's motherfucking shit. So you share similar energies with your Duck Goose Inspector Gadget energy. Inspector Gadget. Ain't nothing, nobody hiding nothing though. What you looking for? Oh, sad. Why you creating weird energies in the back of the spaceship? Like, yeah, I bet this person this. I mean, ain't nobody doing nothing. Why you looking up under that? And now you got proved wrong. You trying to make it seem like we wrong about something. Like, I know y'all up to something. No, you up to something. You just flunked out. Real shit, you just flunked out. Ain't nobody hiding nothing but you. All you did was showed your own hand. That's all you did. You showed you the one with the stinger. You done dropped your pants and you the only one with the stinger. You thought everybody was hiding one. No, we really dropped our pants. We ain't got one. You the only one who got one. Now look, you exposed yourself. You exposed yourself. See what you did? Oh, flunked out ass reprobate spirit Scorpios. I lay out for the bottom bar. Without y'all, I wouldn't have nobody by my side through a lot of bad situations in my life. Without y'all, Scorpio. Oh shit, I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna put that. You know what I'm saying? It'll always be the Scorpio. That we can have our own conversation with if we in the back seat of two flunked out ass air signs who driving in the passenger seat or something like that. That's that real shit. They be thinking we part of their plan. Me and the Scorpio, we always got our own secret out of our plan though. You know what I'm saying? It's always like that. It's always like that. It's always like that. Real shit, everybody like that with Aries and Scorpio with. Fuck y'all bitches. Oh, man. No, fuck y'all right now. We talking about y'all though right now. Not knowing what passions or desires should be expressed to not be exposed. So y'all got that weird in conjunction energy, but it's Mars still. So it's Mercury sharing Mars. You just don't know how to go about Mars. You go express some passions that people look at you like, oh, you dropped your pay, you got the stinger. Oh, you got the stinger. You know what I'm saying? You was like secretly thinking like everybody else got one, and you the only one that just hiding it. So if you expose it first, everybody else could feel vulnerable around you now and show themselves. And then when you did it, you realize, no, you the only one with the stinger. No, we really don't got the stinger. You the only one with it. No, you the only one devilish. I said, don't try to create no scenario to try to make us open up, to try to create some confirmation like we just like you. No, you the only one like that. I said, you the only one waiting to try to make somebody cheat. No, you the only one like that. You the only one like that. You ain't shit. God damn, you ain't shit. You the only one trying to manipulate. You the only one whispering certain shit in my ear that low-key you ain't dropped your pants yet for me to see your stinger. So you like whispering something in my ear like to kind of see if I act a certain way that'll make you feel comfortable. Like, oh yeah, I knew he thought like me. I knew she thought like me or something like that. Like whoever you talking to, you know, score, you ain't shit. Then you gonna say something like, yeah, because, you know, yeah, if I had access to that opening of the bank, I'd take the money too. Then you start looking over, start trying to observe somebody's body language or something to see if they give you confirmation. You know what I'm saying? Then let me say something like, yeah, shit, yeah, I like money too. That don't mean in my mind, I will rob a bank too. I'm just thinking like, yeah, shit, I like money too. Here you go. You about to drop your pants. Yeah, see, you know, yeah, I got this plan. I got this, that, and the third. Yeah, and you know, I stole money out of this person's purse and this, that, and third. And you wait on me to do my testimony. I dropped my pants. I ain't got no stinger. No, I ain't do that. I actually rap a bit. No, I actually had that on my mind. No, see, you ain't shit as a Scorpio. You ain't shit. God damn, you ain't shit. Manipulating ass. Try to manipulate me in your plan. You ain't shit. Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy on my soul. Oh, float that ass Scorpios. That's y'all goddamn gripe right now. Y'all just sit back. I don't even want to talk to you about the space shit. I don't even want you talking to the Gemini so the Gemini can get distracted. You talking to the Gemini about who y'all about to fuck and stuff like that. Who fucked who? Gemini, I don't know nothing about the spaceship no more. I need the Gemini to tell me if the gas low, how this work, how to roll down the window, put on the child locks. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you going to even talk to the Gemini right now. We don't need those new Mars thoughts. We need the Aries thoughts of Mars, not the Scorpio thoughts of Mars right now. Get the fuck that ass out of here. Sit your ass down. Real shit, fuck that ass Scorpios. Try to secretly talk to the Libra and shit like that. Like, yeah, let's convince Aries instead of going to space or something like that. Let's go to the strip club. Hey, get your ass out of here. Get your ass out of here. We're going to God world right now. We're going to this part of Mars. We ain't going to the nutsack part of Mars, the pussy part of Mars. We're going to like the temple part of Mars, first house. Oh, I said real shit. We ain't going to the 8th house strip club. We ain't going to Players Club. Oh, float that ass. They're trying to reinvert our plan. I say you ain't shit. Y'all Scorpios ain't shit. Lord Jesus Christ. Now, Sagittarius in this motherfucker. Now, Sagittarius, there's going to be the ability to add on to something that make it better. So, yeah, we need you to talk to the go ahead of Gemini. You know what I'm saying? Add to make the spaceship better. You know what I'm saying? You got all the wisdom. You know what I'm saying? You was like in church that day. So you like prayed before we got on the plane. Like you did all that kind of shit. Like we need that. You know what I'm saying? You got all the good wisdom and knowledge to teach us how to not go get an overindulgent energy on our travels, on our adventurous energy. That's it, Richard. So we go into space. We don't need all the complaining and shit. We just know, like, when we go through turbulence and shit, we got somebody to pray over us or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or we got somebody with some good wisdom. Like we might look stupid to you. So you might say some good wisdom, like, because I wasn't pushing the lever on the motherfucking gears right. You're like, oh no, look, God told me that you should do it like this. I seen it on the internet. I thought God told you. How you see it on the internet? But okay, good advice. Oh, that's how you do it. That's what I need you for. Right there. I said shit like that. Right there. Right there. That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? We feel good. Even though we're in the middle of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It look like we like doing something though. It's fun. It's adventurous. You know what I'm saying? We need you for that. You know what I'm saying? A little wisdom and knowledge you're going to give us for that type shit. Then we be good. We be good. We need that. It's not all the complaining, loud talking, cussing people out because you think they dumb. They didn't push the gas tank right. Or, you know what I'm saying? They pushed the pedal to the metal right. We don't need nobody you cussing us out for that. I said, just get back to God and pray over us and stuff like that, and then teach us we doing it wrong. You know what I'm saying? You had the better outlook on it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that way. You good to go. Hey, you on your way. Real shit. Real shit. Real shit. Damn, I should have got some damn napkins. Real shit. So you Sagittarius, that's what y'all here for. Y'all here for the ability to add on to something and make it better with that fire. Because I initiated it. I was like, yeah, we're going to heaven. Don't listen to Scorpio. We ain't going to the strip club right now. We're going to heaven. We're going to heaven. I said we'll go there later. We'll go there at nighttime. The nighttime of Mars. Let's wait till the nighttime. It's daytime right now. We're going to stay in the first house of Mars. Don't listen to Scorpio. I said, because you sitting right next to Scorpio. So don't listen to Scorpio right now. I said, we're going here first. Don't listen to Scorpio. Let's chill out. We're going here first. Right? And then now you got to try. You keep us on point. And I said, so anytime Scorpio started talking about the strip club, the word diamond at players, I say you tell that person they need shadow work. I say you tell that you just show them an online video. I said real shit, told them to hear Uriel, put on Till Swan or something. I said real shit, do something for us. Like I said real shit. I said put on your Bluetooth or something like that. I said put on Infinite Water. I said something. Some shit like that. Don't let this motherfucker right next to you talk you out of shit. Real shit. And just add on. And we good to go. Soon as you see me doing something retarded, take a wrong turn, tell me about something. Tell me I ain't see something in the Bible right. You know what I'm saying? Tell me I ain't talking about this celebrity the right way. I ain't see it in the right hour. I need that. I'm going the wrong direction. That's what we need you for. Oh, I said real shit. We good to go. We almost fully packed. Aquariuses. Now, all my goddamn Aquariuses out there, check it out. Y'all the ones who bring, ooh, shit, what I write? Oh, y'all the ones who gonna put it the motherfucking together based upon networking and associations. You see what I'm saying? Because the other sextile is Gemini. They put it together based upon their ideas. They told us we had to get a spaceship. See, I didn't even know that. I just thought we could get to our destination. If y'all would have just followed me, it's like us missing a bus and saying, fuck it, let's just walk there or something like that. Y'all looking at me like, hold on, wait a minute, what you mean? How we gonna walk? That's far away or something like that. I'm like, wait, I don't want to wait for the bus though. I don't want to wait for the esoteric public transportation. I said, so don't just listen to me all the time. This is why, the Gemini told us we need a spaceship. Taurus made sure they was working hard enough. So Taurus got the gas money. You know what I said? They make sure we grounded. We can actually get there. Regardless if we got the spaceship or not. How we gonna get there with no gas? So you know what I'm saying? That's what we got Taurus for. To come up with the practical thought. Dude, this is what we need to get there though. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't have no spaceship if it ain't got no gas. Real shit. Cancer, don't worry about Cancer. Cancer at the crib. Call them on the phone or something like that. Don't worry about Cancer. You could be associated with them later. They ain't want to come. They hopped out the whip. They too much in their mood, a 90-degree angle. They got me a little frustrated. Chill out. I said real shit. So right now we got don't float that ass goddamn it. Oh yeah, we on Capricorn. Because I switched off to goddamn Aquarius. My bad. I ain't mean to go to Aquarius. We'll go back to Capricorn though. But yeah, Aquariuses. Because I don't want to finish that off. Y'all make sure y'all associate yourself based upon networking, putting it together. So Gemini, they told us we need a spaceship. You telling us the places to go add more parts. You telling us other people where to go to get better spaceships at. So your little networking and shit where Gemini came up with the idea, you came up with the association and the networking. So both of y'all are sextiles in this motherfucking shit. So yeah, we might forgot some parts. Gemini said we need a spaceship, but you remind us we ain't got all the parts though. and shit like that. So that's that fixated energy. You grounded Gemini, because Gemini got wet off me. Like, yeah, let's go get a spaceship. Gemini just as clueless as anybody else. So Gemini's is with me. They came up with the idea of the spaceship. But who said everybody went on to space, though? I said, so like, Gemini got wet off me a little bit, and I got wet off the Gemini. Like, sometimes if y'all don't slow us down, we all gonna die. So now y'all got, so that's what the Taurus for. Like, sometimes Taurus don't even care. Taurus like, we're gonna get the gas. I'm just here to support. You know what I said? So you sometimes don't listen to me, Taurus, or the Gemini. You know what I said? Real shit. That's probably one of the reasons why Cancer at the crib. You know what I said? Y'all probably need to listen to Cancer. Real shit. Because they don't tell us what's about to happen at the end of this shit. Who said we're gonna make it? Who said we're gonna make it? Cancer part of the smartest motherfucker out of this whole goddamn shit. You know what I said? Real shit. Stay their ass at the crib. They're part of the smartest motherfucker out the whole shit. Now that you think about it, real shit, everybody probably should have listened to goddamn Cancer. I said real shit. But yeah, the Aquarius, yeah, just add on more parts of goddamn Gemini and shit like that. Because, Gemini flunked out. They got wet. They like, where you trying to go? We need a spaceship. Oh, I ain't think about that. Let's go. That's all it took for me and Gemini. That's all it took for us. I said the Taurus was just next to us. Like, oh, you got the gas money? Yeah, let's do it. They were too slow to think about where we going and could they even survive there being the rock. I said, is it even rocks there? Is it even earth elements there? But Taurus got the money though, and Taurus gonna make it happen. I said, right, Taurus are rock. Taurus gonna make it happen. Taurus are rock. Aries and a Gemini at the moment. I said, over that. Don't worry about that. We got it together. Taurus got the gas money. I said that after that, boom. That's probably why Cancer just chilled at the crib anyway. You know what I said? Leo gonna make sure we go. Leo set the stage like, look, we got to go, y'all. So Leo became the leader. Like, look, I set the stage. Let's not switch the plan. Because we listening to Aries and Gemini too much. We won't even be in no spaceship. We'd come up and be in something else in the middle of space. Stay on this plan. Still a good plan, though. So y'all say you might can't listen to the Leo either, though. I said, so I don't even really know Aquarius. That's your opposite side. You can't really listen to the Leo right now. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You might can listen to Virgo a little bit. You know what I'm saying? See, y'all got that kind of energy that y'all connect a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Where Virgo is an earth sign, but it's ruled by an air planet, Mercury. You know what I'm saying? Aquarius is an air sign, but it's ruled by earth planet, Saturn. You know what I'm saying? So you probably go worry with them a little bit. Don't bring up the Cancer though. But you know what I'm saying? You gonna worry about that because we might all turn around and go home if y'all keep talking about the Cancer. You know what I said? I don't want y'all to believe that was the best idea. Come on, we gotta go do this show. We gotta go somewhere. We gotta go show God and do this little stage show. I said some real shit. So Aquarius, just get past Virgo too though. But if you do want to talk, just make them stay on track too and tell them better ways to do something on the spaceship. Not where Cancer at, and should we go back and why was Cancer thinking that way? Don't worry about Cancer. Get out of your association energies. Stop trying to bring everybody together. It's like, just shut your ass down. Be happy you own the shit. I said real shit and be happy you own the shit. Stop creating conversation. I said, why you always creating conversation? Stop. I said, I told everybody, stop thinking about the Cancer. Here you go. Hey, let's have a discussion though. No, we don't want to have a discussion. Let's not leave a person out behind. No, get your ass out. You get out there. You get out there since you want to be so far out. You get out in the middle of space. Uranus. I said, so you get out in the middle of space then, alien. I said, let's see how long you going to breathe. Microphone head. Over that. You get out there. You should have came with us there. We already in the middle of space. You want to have a discussion now. You want to conversate. You want to talk about, well, maybe a Cancer was right. Oh, get your ass out there. But look, you in the middle of space. You should have just stayed out the crib with Cancer there. Look, you get out there in the middle of space there since you want to be alien. Since you want to be foreign. Get your ass out of here there. Since you want to be something from a foreign land and not from Earth. Get your flopped out ass out of here there. Motherfucker. Real shit. I hear that shit right. I don't care about this, that. And I got to see it from this way. I got to see it. I'm blind in my left eye. I can barely see. I'm Aries. I'm single-minded. We're going straight to the path. Leave me alone. I said we're going straight to the destination. I can't see nothing else. I got single-minded. I got direct single-minded. I said I can't see. I'm not trying to. Oh, wait, Dolo. What about this perspective? Let's have a conversation. Oh, no. I'm cool. I'm cool. You're gonna make me crash. Sit over that. Real shit, man. This call the Cancer on the phone. We need you for the networking. You know what I'm saying? This call Sadhguru. I said call Bashar, channel Bashar. I said real shit, plug the Bluetooth up. And say the hell with what Sagittarius putting up there, all that church music and stuff, and Joel Osteen. And I said put up Bashar up there, or put up some like science up there or something. I said put the Bluetooth on your shit and shut up. I said real shit, just put the Bluetooth on your shit and shut up. Just put math and science on or some shit like that, or some good philosophical words we use in psychology and we can study it on your YouTube. Just shut up. Stop talking about the Cancer though. Just shut up. Real shit. Now, last but not least, Pisces. No, Capricorn. Now, look, Capricorn's in this motherfucking shit. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Now, y'all gonna be learning how to not be stuck on something or move it too slowly. Okay? You take it too long in the goddamn bathroom. You know what I'm saying? You take it too long fixing the goddamn pipe. The pipe is already fixed. Okay, it's old and outdated. You too slow. Come on. Come up with the program. Come up in the driver's seat if it's time to drive or some shit. It's time for you to initiate. You know what I'm saying? When we need ideas to build, it's time for you to build. You taking too long on that old and outdated thought. You witnessing that 90-degree angle, just like motherfucking Cancer and this motherfucking shit. That frustration, that clash. But you on the spaceship with us. You ain't stay at the crib. So you opposite than Cancer. You came with us. It's just, goddamn it, who made you the boss? We don't fly like that no more in the 21st century. You know what I'm saying? We like the Jets and we flying this way. We going like to this holy land and shit like that. Who says you was the boss? Who is you using? I'm driving this spaceship, bitch. Look, Mercury and goddamn Aries. We going to heaven, the heavenly council in the front of the holy pillars. That's where we going. Who said you get to orchestrate us and direct us? Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. You ain't come up with this idea. You need to learn how to be an asset. You need to learn how to be useful. You need to learn how to assist. Reciprocity. Oh, for that. Real shit. Get out your selfish ass funk. I said we don't worship you. You not bigger than the game. I said you ain't bigger than the game. You better have your brick holy earth energy as a support system and stop trying to be initiative. Sit your ass down and go with the goddamn intuition. We don't need all the blueprint and the mapping out and look, y'all, I drew this out. Man, that don't look like where we going. I ain't come up with that idea. I'm going this way. And you don't get to come up with no new Sonic to hit y'all pipe system direction, how we get there the best smooth way. You ain't the boss. Mercury and Aries right now. You can't control the situation right now this month. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to asset. I said learn reciprocities. I said learn reciprocation. Learn you how to be useful. Don't front that ass. Real shit. You can't use everybody in your goddamn bald-headed ass grandmama right now. You got to learn how to be useful. In order for you to know how to use anyone, you got to know how to be used. You're going to be doing a whole lot of learning today. Whole lot of learning this month. Mercury is in your 90-degree angle sign, motherfucker. I'm saying real sure all that passion to use someone, nope, got to be used. To add on to someone. How about that? I'm saying, how about that? Can't sit in the top seat today, Johnny. Can't sit in the top seat today, Johnny. Yo, Josephus jawline face. Yo, holy wet water mermaid neckline face. Real shit. I got the peep gang. So all you Capricorns, learning how to not be stuck on something moving too slowly. If that relationship moving too slowly, get the fuck out of it. Don't build on it no more. That job moving too fucking slowly, get the fuck out of it. It ain't building no more. That career moving too slowly, get the fuck out of it. It wasn't no career that was going to build in the goddamn first place. You just stubborn. That's what it means in the third dimension. Last but not least, Pisces and this motherfucking shit, right? Can be useful when it comes to adding feelings or purpose to a situation. Not straitjackets. Not Pepsi cans full of OE inside of it, and goddamn it, Wild Hours rolls and Cisco's and shit. Goddamn it, and distill the St. Ives. Oh, I said real shit. I'll leave all the goddamn matrix pills at the crib. Being a Pisces goddamn man. No more red pills or blue pills. No, just how about going to rehab? How about no pills? Did you think about that one? Did you think about that one? I said, how about no pills? How about rehab? Did you think about that one? I said, Russell, why we gotta pick one? Why I got to be the blue or the red? Why we just can't go to rehab? I said, why we need either or? Why we can't just get with God and God can show us how to get to that place without that? Why we just can't meditate? I said, why we can't just do it naturally? Why we just can't like spark the little neutrons inside of our mind? One neuron clash to the other one, sparks a hormone that makes a mushroom seed. You get high on your own. Kundalini risen. Why we can't do that? No, why we can't do that one? Why you gotta be in La La Land? You know what I'm saying? So make sure it's not the La La Land was. Make sure it's the goddamn just your feelings and what you support to us. You know what I'm saying? As far as your imagination, real good support. You know what I'm saying? You make us think we could go beyond that God counseling heaven house. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Like I didn't even know it was a world beyond that until you was with us in the back seat. I'm like, oh, okay, we need that. You know what I'm saying? We need that. We need the Pisces right there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know. Make sure that ain't La La Land. Make sure we got like other people checking the map. You know what I'm saying? Like Libra and Leo. Make sure they checking the map and stuff like that. Cause you know what I'm saying? We listen to you too much. You lead us right to La La Land. You know what I'm saying? We go into God's house and then we like make one stop because what you said sound good. Cause it sound way better than like the strip club Scorpio talking about. You know, so don't go start talking to Scorpio. So whatever you said sound better than that. It's like it sound like Beyonce. I'm like, okay, that sound good to take that stop. Now I'm single-minded. We're gonna start where Pisces said first, y'all. We're gonna stop and go there first. But make sure somebody else look at the map, because you know every now and then we listen to Pisces too much, might end up in La La Land. You know what I'm saying? La La Land. So make sure we got other people checking shit. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Good imagination. That do sound like that idea. We'll make that stop. We'll make that stop. And that's how you can support the mission and the plan being a Pisces right now. Just you being you. You automatically flunk. Aries don't give a care about being flunked. You know what I'm saying? You just on the other side of Aries. I don't bother Aries. So, shit, what was that? We'll stop there too. So don't listen to none of us if you're another sign. And don't listen to the Aries, Taurus, the Gemini, the motherfucker, definitely not the Scorpio. We'll never reach our destination. Everybody will be tired and shit like that from fucking and drinking all day at the strip club and shit. No, don't listen to Scorpio. So don't listen to the Pisces, because they just here giving us, we might not ever even get to our destination either and end up in La La Land if the real signs don't check the goddamn map. Because I'm going to just go once I hear something exciting. I'm going, shit, what Pisces? Hey, make sure Pisces get in the passenger seat, man. Libra, get in the back. Or some shit like, some shit like that. So don't listen to the Aries, the Taurus. Gemini made us go get the spaceship in the first place. We didn't even be in the middle of space right now if Gemini give us that idea. Don't listen to the Aries, Pisces, the Taurus. Taurus gave us the gas money. Gemini gave us the idea of the spaceship. Cancer at the crib. Who cares? I said they got flunked out of the mood. I said they might have the best idea for us, because all of us might die. So Cancer might be the only one survive because they at the crib. We ain't worried about that right now, though. We in the middle of space. I said, real shit, Leo, please check the map. Virgo, please worry about the map. Libra, please keep talking to them. Stop talking to me, though. I don't think about yourself. Talk to them about the map. I want to hear what Pisces talking about. You know what I'm saying? I want to chop it up with the Taurus. Make sure Taurus got some more money. You know what I'm saying? I said real shit. I ain't gonna talk to them about the map. I said real shit. Scorpio, leave me alone. We not going to the strip club right now. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go to God first. Wait till nighttime. Then we go to the 8th house. We go to the first house first, Mars. Get your ass out of here. Or turn it into Pluto. Try to transform us. We might die before we even get to La La Land. I said real shit. God damn it, it's sad. Just keep adding on. I know I ain't driving right. Help me, like, pray over my glasses. Like, pray over my eye. I'm blind in one eye. Pray over it. And give me, like, make sure you give me the knowledge to switch the gears the right way. I said real shit. That's it. Aquarius, just make sure you call the, like, company whenever we see a new light that we ain't never seen on a spaceship. We need you for that. I don't want to have a discussion about why Cancer is somewhere and the Cancer was actually right and we all flunked out on a spaceship. You came with us or get out since you want to be an alien. You're already in the middle of space. See, you shouldn't have talked to Gemini. See? I said I should have talked to Gemini. Gemini freezing. I said Gemini gave us the idea to get the spaceship. I said, sure, I'm going to go along with it in this motherfucking shit. You shouldn't have been talking too much to the Gemini. It's too late. We in the middle of nowhere already. It's too late. Yeah, we don't have a discussion. Just call. Make sure you are a network association person. Call when we see a light on the spaceship we ain't never seen before. Just call and ask them what's wrong. You got the number. I said call the spaceship company. You got the number. You the only one got the. That's why we needed you. And we don't want to have no discussion about nothing else. All right. We don't care about Cancer. Real shit. No, I'm saying we gotta make sure we get to the destination. Or we might not even be able to turn around and get back. So we need you here, right now, on Earth, Aquarius, on Earth, not in space. Or get the fuck out since you want to be an alien. You're gonna be, get out of spaceship. Real shit. And at this point, other than that, don't listen to the Pisces. They didn't gave me an idea that sound good. I said, don't listen to me. I'm driving right now. It's my idea to go somewhere in space in the first place. Don't ask me no questions of where I was actually going. God told me. I said real shit. Don't listen to the Taurus. Taurus is our maternal support, our material support. I said we gotta keep Taurus mind on that. Stop trying to give Taurus hints about stuff. Go somewhere. You get out of here. Just like getting Taurus hints about shit. Get out of here. We need Taurus to stay focused. Keep us get the money for the gas. Oh, for that. All right, don't listen to the Gemini and shit like that. Gemini told us we out of space. We in the middle of nowhere in the first place because of Gemini. Don't even blame me at this point. I came up with the idea of where we going. I ain't know we had to go through space and stuff and shit like that. That was the Gemini. Blame the Gemini. It's all the Gemini fault. I'm blaming all Geminis. And all for that, I see all the night on the Ratchet channel. And